The professional world, that world full of talented, hardworking and skilled people which day after day contribute to the well-being of our society and never ever stop to amaze us. Okay, but where do they come from? Schools. Always schools. They are the factory where great mathematicians, businesswomen, businessmen, politicians and even world leaders are made. So it's basic for every state government in the world to have competitive education that can lead to growth. Alright, but what about students? Because we've always heard that educational quality determines the competences of the kids in the future. But we've never checked this before, right? Because we should check everything we hear around us, right, Donald?
Don't believe those phony numbers when you hear 4.9 and 5% unemployment. The number's probably 28, 29, as high as 35. In fact, I even heard recently 42%.
Is that right? 42% is the real unemployment rate?
In God we trust, all others must bring data. I wonder who said that, right? Well, so we did a study comparing the government investments in education, specifically on tertiary education, and comparing it to the GPA of students at IE, who we did a survey to. And we found out some really interesting facts. But before, why we chose IE University to base our study on? Well, we found out that more than 65% of the students at IE University were international, based on the 2017 IE admissions data, so that was great for us. And also there were more than 100 nationalities in campus, so that sounded pretty awesome to us at the start of the study. So well, we surveyed the students at IE University and we found out that this sample we collected, more than 80.6% of them were international, while 19.4% were Spanish. We computed the average GPA of each country, and listen, because students that studied in Morocco had the highest average GPA, while the students that had studied in Turkey had the worst average GPA at IE University. So we computed a correlation table, comparing the average GPA versus the government expenditure on tertiary education, and we found out that there was a positive and strong correlation. And we also found out that Portugal was an outlier. Boas tardes, Portugal! We also computed the probability of scenarios, because we wanted to know if you had studied in Morocco, you have a higher probability of having a better GPA. And yes, this is the answer to you, Donald. So, a statistician said that more than 80% of the students that studied in this country had more than an 8 in the GPA at IE. Quite amazing, right? So, yeah, here we have angry Donald. Fake news, statistics lie. I'm sorry, Donald, but statistics never lie. And here we have intelligent Melania. Shh, Donald, we're moving to Morocco.